Hello? Is everybody out there? Who's ready for this exciting 15 minutes that we're going to spend together right now? I'm going to give you guys more information than you probably ever wanted about your digestion. So this is Joy Heiler coming from my kitchen. Once again, my hair's a little floofy today. I'm using these new Arbonne products, so I'm really getting a lot of bang for my buck with them. So I want to give you updates before we get started. Updates on the products from yesterday. So I continue to be obsessed, absolutely obsessed with the strawberry shake. Not able to think about much else other than the strawberry shake. Totally in love with it. This is the same fleur that I wore yesterday. And I wear them both because I don't like matte lip gloss. I want it to gloss, like I said yesterday. So I use them both. I was absolutely thrilled with its performance yesterday throughout the afternoon. I ate and drank my shake and drank water and was in town. I had my mask on all day. And then at 5 o'clock last night when I went to do happy hour, all I did was put chapstick on it and it kind of came back to resemble something that was pink on my lips. It wasn't full coverage. However, I put it on at like 10 o'clock in the morning, and gloss generally does not have the durability that a lipstick does. However, once it dries down, it should last for a long time. I don't lick my lips. A lot of people lick their lips. I don't, because I want my lipstick to last for a long time. So if you lick your lips, you're probably going to have to reapply much more frequently. However, I was super excited about the performance of the new fluid. So if y'all want to try it, let me know. And then the shake. And then what else did I try? And then the hair stuff. I'm super stoked about the hair stuff. And then the shower stuff, still dabble, do ya. Everything's going great with the new products. I'm totally excited about them. And then, so what we're going to talk about today is Digestion Plus. What's exciting about digestion is that it's a necessary thing for us, and some people have issue with it. The journey that I've had in my life has led me in different directions. Arbonne has been my direction for 20 years. Prior to Arbonne, I sold cookware for West Bend, and there was this family up in Portland, and they've had so much impact on my entire life. So much impact that I want to dedicate Digestion Plus to Dick Reynolds. And I think that he's going to enjoy all the information that I'm going to regurgitate from our past. I don't ever recommend you going back to the past unless it's really cool stuff. So this is going to be really cool stuff that I share with you today. So a blend of the experience I've had in my life. You can probably verify all of it. Look it up. Do the research for yourself is what I would recommend for you. So one of the most impactful things that happened in my career with Arbonne was Dr. John Lee wrote this book. And he has several books written. You can get these on Amazon. You could probably get them at the $2 bookstore over here in Grants Pass. She always has copies of this. At any bookstore in town, you can probably get this book. Anyway, what your doctor may not tell you about menopause. A lot of people are sitting there saying, Joy, I don't have menopause. I'm not in menopause. I don't care about menopause. Why are we going to talk about this with digestion? Well, the important thing about menopause is that Dr. Lee wrote this book about it. And when I was in perimenopause, I read the book. And the most impactful quote that I've ever heard from anyone is in the introduction to this book. The introduction to this book, Dr. Lee talks about how when we go to the doctor, we are treated for diseases when we have symptoms, okay? We have symptoms. And they call it a disease, and they give us a pill, and they tell us to take the pill and to go home and keep taking the pills. Well, then every couple of months, you have to go in and get your liver checked to make sure they haven't killed it with the pills. Okay, now we're going to talk about pills tomorrow. So pills is going to be exciting. You guys have to see the supplement disintegration time chart tomorrow. So the most important thing that Dr. Lee talked about is obesity. If you go to the doctor and you're obese and the doctor says you have sugar diabetes and they put you on the pills, and they never say lose 100 pounds or lose 20 pounds or lose, generally they just are saying take these pills. So what we have found over the years is that if we look at the actual symptom that we have, let's look at the symptom and let's try to figure out why we're having that symptom. I go to this naturopath, Kristen Plunkett, here in Grants Pass, and I have super bad allergies. And so last year I went to see her and I said, just give me a pill. I just want a pill to make it go away. I don't want to have allergies anymore. And she said, well, we're not going to do that until we figure out what you're allergic to. So I had to do all that food testing and find out all the things that I was allergic to. So now I've cleaned up my diet and I don't eat the things that make me sick anymore. And now it's just the pollen and things that are trying to kill me. So I've absolutely stoked about Kristen not just giving me a pill and telling me to go home and take pills. So super stoked about the changes my life has taken since I stopped eating what was making me sick. So as far as digestion goes, so we're not talking about menopause, we're talking about digestion. So as far as digestion goes, if you have digestive issues, let's try to figure out why you're having that symptom. Now, Arbonne makes a Digestion Plus, and it comes in these little pixie sticks. Put it in a little glass of water, boom, drink it down. When I drink my shakes, I always put Digestion Plus in there because it's not what you eat, it's what you absorb, okay? So a lot of people just need that little bit of additional help to absorb what they're eating, okay? So you can maximize nutrition. So the Digestion Plus has pre and probiotics. So you need them in your tummy and you need them in your intestines. You need pre and pro, you need them all. And so Arbonne has in this little pouch, it has them for you, okay? So if you just have, burps every now and then or indigestion every now and then, you'll want to keep the Digestion Plus on hand for that. We recommend you start every day with it. Just start the day with a shot of Digestion Plus. It's the way to go. If you have more severe symptoms other than an occasional, your energy is low and you just want to make sure you're absorbing the food that you're actually intaking, then Digestion Plus is for you. If you have Crohn's disease and other issues like that are a symptom of maybe not getting enough nutrition or not getting the proper amount, the proper food in your body. And they'll tell you, stop eating sunflower seeds, stop eating this, stop eating that. It's still not going to help you to not have Crohn's disease or any of the other digestive issues. So what I suggest for you is to clean up the habits of how you cook your food. A lot of people will go raw, totally raw. Raw is not easy for your tummy to digest, okay? It's not easy because imagine a carrot. You can barely eat a cooked carrot sometimes, much less a raw carrot. Your tummy needs the food cooked a little bit. So keep in mind that food that is boiled or steamed is absolutely sterile. You're getting nothing from it at all. No nutrition, no vitamins, no minerals, no nothing. You have absolutely killed your food if you steam it or boil it, okay? And you would just soon drink the water that come off the food that you boiled because it's absolutely worthless. The orange stuff that's in the water after you cook carrots is all your keratin. Everything that you needed in that carrot is now in your water. So I did cookware. Like I said, for years and years and years, I sold this cookware stuff that doesn't require any water. Low cooking temperatures is ideal for your food to maintain your vitamins and minerals in it. The other biggest issue that we have in our world today is a microwave. Okay, so you can do all of your Googling that you want and figure out what the microwave does to your food. We know that people that eat a lot of microwave food have compromised immune systems because it changes the structure of the food and everything. You guys do your research on that. I don't want to go into all that stuff for you. Just know that the microwave is not ideal to cook your food in. If you want to melt wax, or make hummingbird food or something, if you want to, go ahead and use it for that. But melting wax is really a great use for your microwave at this stage of the game, especially if you want optimal health. If you don't care about optimal health, microwave all you want. We find a lot of patients that are on radiation and chemotherapy come home, and a lot of old folks do it too. They come home, they don't feel like cooking, or they're old and they don't feel like dirtying up the kitchen. That's what my stepmother does. They don't want to dirty the kitchen, so they just pop something in the Mikey, and it does not benefit them at all. And so if you have a friend that's on chemotherapy or radiation and their immune system is already compromised, then I would suggest for them that they find a better way to cook their food. Okay, so cast iron and aluminum is on my list to talk about. Cast iron and aluminum comes off in your food. Rendering, real chefs don't use microwaves. That's right. My kids don't use microwaves. They've learned way too much over the years about microwaves. It was drilled into me what the microwave does to the food. So we actually just cook our food. And so we're going to talk about cast iron and aluminum. I was going to go into this big elaborate display and show you, what the cast iron and what the aluminum have in your, what it puts off in your food. But that's not my job. It's not my job to sell you cookware today. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to, if you have cast iron skillets and you say cast iron is the best thing you've ever cooked in, I want you to just boil some water in it. If you want to, put some baking soda in it, and then I want you to pour it in a clear glass like this, and then let it settle. And I want you to see all that stuff, all that black stuff that's in the bottom and the grease that's floating on top. Now, a lot of doctors will tell you to use cast iron because you need the iron that comes in the skillet. Well, you do not need metal in your body. You need the mineral iron, okay? Your body can't digest metal. So no amount of digestion plus is going to help you digest metal in your body, okay? And then you end up with toxic levels of it over your lifetime. You end up, they say you can't remember even what your name is. So you can do the research on that too with regard to Alzheimer's and dementia and things like that, you get enough metal stored up, you can't remember what your address is. So cast iron, put water and a little tiny bit of baking soda, cook it for a couple minutes, pour it out in your glass, see what you got going on, not good. For your aluminum cookware, all you're gonna have to do is take a paper towel and wipe the inside of it, and you'll be able to see the aluminum coming off. A lot of people have gotten rid of their aluminum, but a lot of people still don't know that aluminum is not good. Again, renders your tummy unable to digest food. Creepy, super creepy. Now let's talk about the Teflon stuff for 1 minute, because all of this is connected. If you want to connect your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit, your skin, all of this is connected to what you're doing. And if you want to get back to a base level to provide yourself with the optimal health, these are the ways to do it, is to figure out what your symptoms are, go back, trace them back, and let's get you on a better path. So Teflon, now the thing about Teflon is that the gas that's produced from the Teflon kills birds. And people that have birds in their home are told by the people they buy the birds from, you can't have Teflon cookware in your house, it will kill your bird. So a lot of people think cooking makes them sick. They're like, sweetie, I can't cook dinner tonight. I always get a headache when I'm cooking dinner. I can't do it anymore. Well, it might be the vapors, like the fumes coming up off your cookware. It's not good. The Teflon is not good. So you want to use stainless steel cookware, even if you don't have the super expensive stuff. You still want to use stainless steel cookware because it does not let go of itself into your food. Or cast iron, Teflon, aluminum, bad, microwave, bad. So do your research, get back to me, find out what you found out about all that stuff. So let's see. So I want to go over Digestion Plus for you one more time. We use it. Are we back? Are we back? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My internet is so bad. It's so bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sometimes I think about getting in my car and going down and sitting in our mailboxes and doing my live presentations down there because I get such good internet at the mailboxes. I'm sorry. Okay, so once again, we suggest that you start your day with Digestion Plus. Add it to whatever you're already doing, just to give yourself that additional boost. If you're taking antibiotics, you need Digestion Plus because it will at least bring your system back into balance. Antibiotics kill everything, including the good stuff. Okay, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to give me a call. You guys can do your research on the microwave, all that other stuff. Do your research on it. And Dr. Lee's talks, it's just an incredible read to find out what our doctors are treating us for diseases, not symptoms. It's a great read if y'all want to read it. And if you need anything, you know how to get a hold of me. My website is joyheiler.arbonne.com. You can get a discount there. You can get a discount here. Whatever it takes, we'll get you a discount. And I love you guys so much. I'll see you back here at about 4:20 or 5. I'm not really sure. I've already had a couple hours out in the yard, and I got a couple more hours to go before I get to take a break. I love you all. Get back to me if you need anything. Make it a great day. Make it a great day. Your boredom buster today is to take a long walk. Long walk. Okay? Okay, I love you guys.